In this journey odd you see, it's so odd you see how we repeat the same mistakes of the past century. In this journey odd you see, it's so odd you see how we repeat the same mistakes of the past century. Aren't the lies of Enron what our whole stock exchange economy was based on? It was Britain, stole the idea from Holland, asked them to explain so we could understand. And the 15th century laws, both supply, both demand. And then we bolstered our colonial inventory and we pretended there's more money than there actually is. We twisted it by selling the bonds and we zapped it. With Tinkerbell's wand, we're in a trance and we're spellbound. The whole world doesn't know that it was being conned. Sorry everyone, yet I hate to say it, we've been well and truly wronged. We break open the beats, let the essences rise, let climatical shift these spiritual skies. Let air out of the northern ego deflators. Sooner or later, fate would have cracked us, or the hand of the divine artist, yeah, she would have remapped us. The angel with divine wand of justice should have zapped us. Molten magma, yet it guides earth movements down in the guts, the bacteria it cruises, and it's reacting and compacting internal bruises. Only deep-based caring soothes us. When we're regarded as a whole, not gridlock competing sections, nations. Bizarre social constructions and the lines divide the tribes in two, and they trace the contours of histories and truths. In your patented forest, you consider me a looter. Hit me as a trespasser if you're a straight shooter. Raise your concerns, I'll refute them. Relay mine, see if the hard drive of your mind has enough gig to compute them, or give them to your lawyer and let them dispute them. Yesterday's creditors turn tomorrow's predators. Yeah, you're written out by these global editors. Economic rethink. Wrists are tied with cufflinks of gold that the World Bank loans us, and it heats us in the furnace so that it can remould us. But I see the gold on our wrists, on our cufflinks of our wrists, and it holds us. We cut the umbilical cord and we set the baby free. We don't want to drown in the amnium of dependency. Break open the beats, let the essences rise, let climatical shift these spiritual skies. In Dylan's new road, the space you never gave, as yesterday's prophets, they're buried us in their graves, and yesterday's prophets, they're buried us in their graves. Captured, I'll be your dancing bear, and I'll pretend I'm emotionally objective enough not to care. Progress to maturity in your stoic value system, but you betrayed the woman in all of us when with a kiss, you dismissed them.